What's up guys, Tevin here, back again with another episode of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot for the Sane Trilogy. This time we're taking on the high road, and to correct myself from the last video, this is a Crash one that we're going to be doing. So, we're going to continue off from the midway point of the other level that we had with the suspension bridge, and just continue on from there. This is the only level where, we start from, earlier in the game, but we don't fully finish it. We only get halfway through it. I think it's because this one is difficult to a lot of people, so it's you split it up to get the easier part of it done first, and then the more difficult latter half you wait till later on in the game until you're more familiar with the platforming element of it to continue on. And like I mentioned before, this one is very heavy on utilizing the turtles, so don't kill them. You need to use them so you can safely get across properly. Even though I didn't need him there, but I wanted him there. I felt safer having him with me. Save the turtles. They help you move further in life. I almost missed that jump, and thankfully this one should give me enough to reach over here. And no, this one's a no-go. Yeah, no, he was too far into the center and not too far off to where I did not feel I could make that jump, so unfortunately I had to die in order to correct my mistake. This one's fine, because he's so close to the other. It's just making sure I have enough time to move forward, and I need to land so I can skip this guy entirely and just use this other turtle to move forward. And from here, wait for him to come further over. There we go. Because I don't want to accidentally land on him too soon and mess up my runway. And oh, that gave me a heart attack. I thought I was about to over jump it and just slip through that narrow spot where you can fall in and die. And find a safe place so I can jump over the pig so he doesn't kill me. Same thing here. Just wait. That way I'm safe. And go over the sliding part and get a checkpoint. And we're getting pretty close to the end now. It's going to start fading in so we can see it. I think this is literally the last section of it. At this point, oh no, it's after this part. This one's annoying too, because you have to quickly jump up and hit this upper platform, and I was thinking I can avoid it like how I do in Crash 4, but you can't do it. So you just, as soon as you quickly get that, it's jump over to where the turtle is. So first jump on the turtle so he stops moving. Get that, and then just quickly move forward, because there's nothing left for me over there past that part. Oh, thank you. I thought I was going to miss. And even though, I've already done this, it's still nerve-wracking to watch. When you see it, because it's oh, am I going to make that jump? Am I going to make it? I'm okay, good, I made it. Oh, this one, it's not that difficult. As soon as you hit the box, you want to quickly move over to the next area. You want to move over this section while breaking all the top ones first, but you don't want to break them all in a row. You want to leave yourself a pathway to get back, so that way when you do land on the other side, you have a clear way to, get to the other end safely, at least. But that's my way of how I like to do it. I'm sure there's probably another way you can go about doing it, but there's only so many ways you can clear this particular level. In fact, I feel like that might be the main way, because spinning and jumping to destroy the top sections, if you spin for too long, you'll end up destroying the bottom section too. You end up killing yourself, so there's only so many ways you can do that one. Okay, thankfully, the rest of it's right here. And there's a gap right there, it's a dickish gap, so be careful of that. Just land on the board, then jump over it. And the 5 that we missed in this level, the 4 we missed in this one is due to, I feel like it's a gem pathway. I think it is. Oh, slippery climb is where we can get another colored gem, but I think, oh no, okay. I've almost had this one then. This one, this is another one of the levels that had me stuck for the longest time. After I got through the first section of High Road, this is the other level that kept me from finishing the game for the longest time, just because of how difficult it is. But after practicing a little while, this one's not as bad as I remember it being. The only really difficult part that I found was, like I mentioned before, the sections where you're jumping like up to ascend throughout the rest of the level, that's the more difficult part, because that's what, those are tricky parts that got me, at least towards the latter end of this level, to complete. Ugh, I can't talk now. Probably because I've been doing this for hours. But otherwise, getting all the boxes in this level, it's not as difficult. The only thing that's nerve-wracking is trying to time the jumping for the crates in the open section for above bottomless pits for where the platforms are rotating around it. Those ones are tricky, but it's the placement of certain platforms towards the later part of this that really got me, and that's what honestly kept me from getting the red gem for this level. Though jumping on these vultures in order to reach the next part, that was unnerving at the beginning, but you soon get used to it too. As long as you make sure you're holding down the jump button while you're getting off of them, you'll be fine. You won't have too much to worry about. And of course, there's these stairways that come down. When I was playing this level, I saw that they stand out for like 4 seconds before they come back in. So if that helps you, like, always like just wait and time out everything in your head, so you know like how long you need to wait before they come back, or how you should proceed moving forward in case like, all right, the time is about to be up, so we'll wait before it's about to start again on the next round, so you can move forward. It's one of those rare coincidences where like being patient pays off, and you need to like adjust to like playing the game as it's set by its pace and not your own. Because this game is pretty much like that. You don't play it at your own pace. You play by the game's pace. If it's going fast, you need to play fast with it too, and like not be hesitant on all your jumping like I am for a majority of these. At least the first time. And I just said fuck it. I wasn't gonna wait and like jump on that one continuously 5 times for it to break, because I was like in full-on panic mode. Like, I'm getting close to the end of this game. I need to quickly go up here, hit this checkpoint so I don't die. And oh my gosh, in fact, this reminds me of it now. This is the vertical section where I kept falling repeatedly over and over and over again. It doesn't kill me, but I kept on messing it up so many times that I had to do it over and over again. And that was irritating. In fact, I think we're not too far off to where I actually lose my first life because of a platform that is a part of this upper section. So that one wasn't so bad, but it's after this. So wait for him to throw his thing, see where it is, go to the center part where you won't. It's right here. It's right here that I mess up because I was not confident in my jump, and I barely missed it. Right over here past this vulture, towards this section right here. Yeah, come to the jump, land. What? Oh, okay, it's over here then. Yeah, I did the same thing again. I wasn't confident, so it's like, okay, I need to go back, and then I slipped right off the edge. Oh, this game. It's not even the game, it's me at that point. Just me being like afraid, and that constant like, I'd gotten so used to the sound of Crash's face hitting concrete because of how often I kept doing it. Why do I need to memorize that sound? Why is that something I got used to? At that point, I was like, okay, I can avoid by hearing that sound by jumping at the last second before he hits. And it's like, oh, I can stop the sound. But at that point, you don't need to do that. If you're good at the game, you won't have to know that trick in order to stop it, because then you won't even need to use it. It's just the platforming is so tricky right here just to get up there. Oh my god, that sounds near annoying. I wish I cut it out this part, but at the same time it's like, I don't want to like make this me cutting out a whole bunch of failed attempts. It's just, I want to keep me playing the game start to finish, like level start to finish, just cutting out failed attempts of like in between the successful runs. That way like you guys can see the game in a moderate amount of time instead of these videos being like 30 to 40 minutes long, which coincidentally none of them took that long. At the very most, each of them were around 20 minutes before I had to cut out the extra stuff. think it's only episode 2. Episode 2, I think, was originally like 35 minutes long because of all of the failed attempts I had to get out. So, thankfully, like I said before, I am going to be uploading not only this version of the game, but the uncut one of me playing with all my deaths intact to show you guys. So in case you guys do want to see that, it'll be right there for your enjoyment. But yeah, no, fuck this game. When it comes to certain parts, forget this game. Once you get past that initial section, everything else through here is kind of cool. I even got the embryo bonus stage because it wasn't that hard. Well, at least not initially. For this one, as soon as you like set this up, you want to quickly start moving over towards the other section. And this is where I messed up the first time. I should have kept on going. And just kept doing this, these lies, here, make my way over here, and just bounce to the right hand side, and there it is. So yeah, not too bad, but since I already died like earlier in the stage, I can't get the bonus gem even though we're so close to the end and we have nearly all of the crates. So with just a bit more practice and getting more used to that final jump, I can definitely see myself getting this colored gem. Hopefully that's something I'll work on recording sometime in the future, once I'm back and I can actually dedicate time to doing this again. And of course that scientist here at the end, I don't really have an Aku mask, but it's very predictable where he's going to throw his stuff. As soon as you like get his pattern down, you can just get rid of him. And yep, here it goes. Got all the crates, but I died, so no gem. I'm so sorry. Nearly perfect, but you died. I feel you, Crash. I'm annoyed too, but I digress. We will move on. Let's continue on. Let's go to Lights Out. Oh my god, Lights Out. This is another one where I could have had it, but towards the middle part, actually, no, it is the middle part. Like, this part's pretty simple. It's just towards the middle where you need to go a little faster in order to keep your light going. That's where I died because I couldn't see because the lights went out. And at that part, it's not really your fault. If you're not getting hit and you have the light, I feel like it should stay on. Not like it's on a time-based setting, so you need to quickly move through here as fast as you can. Otherwise, I definitely would have got this gem the first try, because all my death attempts on through here is just me dying because I couldn't see the platforms in front of me. And even like when it goes dark, you have a vague sense of where things are. So like right here, you can faintly see where the ending is and where the platform is, but it's still difficult to see, so it's hard for you to like take care of all that. At least further back. Right there, I died because I got hit and lost the mask because I couldn't see. So that one was on me. But it's just later on through here, there is a section where the mask just loses its light and then I can't see anything because, you know, the time ran out for it and I just can't see anything, and that was annoying for me. You can also, actually no, didn't I miss two? I think I did miss 2 crates on here. But I don't remember quite where those ones are. I think they might have something to do with the side parts of the levels, because as you can see, as we're going through here, we can easily jump to the sides over here. In fact, was it over there? I don't think so. It might be, maybe. But anyway, as you can see, we can stand on left and right hand sides of the castle while we're moving through here. It's just that, like, I don't need to. Okay, no, there's a gem patch in there, so that's why I missed those other 2. Because I didn't have access to that particular gem in order to get the last 2 crates. So, never mind what I was saying. But yeah, obviously, these ones, I could have got it, but I did not have the extra gem to get to it. Another thing that this castle kind of reminds me of, at least this particular section. So yeah, boom. Like, I still have Aku Aku, but the light just went out and I couldn't see anything, and that was irritating. That was on me entirely. I'm surprised that I kept that one in. Actually, no, because I was the first death over there at that checkpoint, so that's why I kept it in. Oh man, but as I was saying, like, when you get to this section right here, I feel like I'm in like Bowser's Castle with just the level of spikes that are everywhere. And then when you go through here and you see all of like the embroidery of Dr. Cortex's symbol, then it's like, okay, never mind, that's right, we're playing Crash Bandicoot. Even though the giant orange Bandicoot that you see running around did not give it away, the big N will definitely give it away that you're playing this game. It's just they have very similar aesthetics when it comes to designing their castles. The only difference is he doesn't like his stuff surrounded by lava. And I made it there because I was faintly able to see where I was going, but yeah, I don't like how the light goes out while you still have and you didn't get hit. That's kind of annoying. But I digress. Now we're on the Jaws of Darkness. Is this another dark level again with Aku Aku? This is the second level where you can get the key. Okay, no, this is something else entirely. Never mind. It's only that level that we have to do with the Nightlight Aku Aku. This one, of course, though, can't get all the crates because we have to get the blue gem somewhere else. I believe it said blue gem. It might have said different color, but I think it's blue. Pretty sure it was. Now we're back on these levels again with these platforms falling up and down in order to get through here. And the perspective is still my enemy. Even though I am doing better at like figuring it out, but it's still nerve-wracking to do these levels in this particular format because I feel like I'm always going to mess it up. And I do at some points. When it comes to like these sections over here, when it comes to the platforms rising up and down, those ones I mess up. I'm surprised I did not get hurt there. Like this one over here. So it's like, I wait, I jump, I make this one obviously, that was a bad example, but later on when you get to a certain section like that, I do miss that jump because it's just a little too high, and it's because I did not jump high enough when the last platform was at its peak height before I decided to jump over the next one. And that's annoying sometimes, it's a little frustrating, but it is fulfilling. You do, you know, make the jump, and I want to break these crates before I hit the checkpoint just so it registers as me destroying them beforehand. And of course they are getting more heavy on, you need to use the enemies in order to platform to reach the next section. That's another thing that kind of gets annoying, but it was okay. It's mainly like these sections over here with the rising and falling platforms that tend to give me some anxiety when I'm going through, just because of when they're going down and when they're coming back up. And they're moving throughout the whole time. That kind of like gives me like really nerve-wracking. Like, am I going to hit this in time, or am I going to like barely just slip off the edge? It doesn't get as bad though as it does in Crash 2. Because it's the road to ruination in that one, where they're, oh my god, not only are they going up and down, but those ones are spinning 2 times. They're spinning in a big format, and then they're spinning in a smaller one, like the whole platform itself is spinning, and you have to keep rotating yourself onto it so you don't slip off and fall off the edge. But anyway, as I was saying here, this is the part where I was like, I barely missed it because I didn't jump at the very height of the platform being high up and the other one being as far down as it can be. And I think that was the only time I died in this level. Possibly. Snakes are bitch though. As soon as they pop their heads up, jump and like spin into them. Pretty much the same way how I do with dealing with the piranha plant looking enemies in the earlier levels. Just jump and spin into them, take care of them that way. And there's another bonus level back over there that I could not get to because I did not have access to the blue gems, which is unfortunate. This blue's my favorite color. Maybe I'll go back and get the blue gem. Maybe. But first things first, I need to make sure this one's all fully done before I move on to start recording another game. Because honestly, I could probably just get away with like doing just this game, and it should be good to let it should be good to last until I'm done with everything. But just to be on the safe side, I do want to make sure that I do have as many videos done and covered beforehand, just so in case I'm there longer than I expect, you know, I still have like backup videos to last me for a while, because I don't want the channel to go inactive again like it was for so long. Just because this last few years, I have been doing my best to kind of build up the channel, make it better, try to like be a bit more professional in terms of its presentation and everything, because I really want this channel to do well, not just to make money, but because I like doing this type of thing, and it's really fun to do, and I want to like do it very well. So yeah, but before I go too deep into like my sociology on like how I feel like the channel should be and like whatnot and all these other grandiose ideas I have for it, I'm surprised that didn't for me either. I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video here since we're at the end, and I was waiting because I knew bats were coming. I just wanted to make sure that the game was gonna dick me over and send bats right out the way before I jump on the final way to end the level. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. So as always, thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot for the Insane Trilogy. If you guys like the video, please give the video a like, leave a comment. All those good things I normally say at the end of these videos. Let me know how your day is going down as well. And in the next video, we'll move on to Castle Machinery as Coco, and we'll finish off the game. So until then, I will see you guys in the next one. So take care, everyone.